Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, my Gemini friends and friends of Gemini. This is the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot, and I am Zachary. Thank you guys for joining me here, and welcome to my table. So this is your reading for January 15th through the 21st. All messages are also timeless, so please, if you feel drawn to something, I encourage you to take a look. There's a message in there for you. I do pull a couple of oracle cards prior, meditate on your energy for any messages that come through, and then we get into the tarot. So Gemini, what came through for you guys first was, and I've seen the symbol before, but I didn't know what it meant. I thought it was just anarchy, so I was a little bit confused as to why this was coming through. It wasn't like the message that I wanted to share, I suppose, but I don't get to make the rules here, all right? I just am the messenger. So it was the heart with the anarchy symbol, and after looking it up online, it is the heart anarchy symbol. It is a symbol with I think they said it was the punk movement. What it symbolizes is love is freedom. Okay, so actually beautiful message. Mwah, I love that. Okay, love is freedom. Absolutely, Gemini. There is freedom in what you are experiencing right now as far as love goes. Some of you may be struggling. What I'm seeing are like feeling chained in some way love-wise. It could be a situation where you're in a relationship where that is starting to feel chained, like ball and chain kind of situation. Something from the past that is preventing you from being able to feel freedom in love again. So actually love. I love love, okay? It's lovely. But having the heart anarchy symbol come through, perfect. Like I said, love that, okay? Love is freedom. I'm also Gemini sun, so mwah, like I said, love is freedom, you guys. The next thing that I saw was, so like the Libra scales or balance scales, you see the centerpiece, there's that balance, and then the scales. What I saw was that without the scales, okay? So what it made me think of was there is a balancing, maybe like love are those scales, okay? There may be a difficulty in measuring the love that's in your life because there's something preventing you from being able to measure that. It's hard to keep your cup filled if your cup is not in your possession. It's kind of what I was getting from that. So moving into the oracle here, you guys got the Blue Angel Oracle. Spirit wanted to work with here, and I felt called to read the entire blurb from the book here. So you have grace and gratitude. And this is release. So I do feel like there, for some, whether this is a current situation or from the past, there is a need to move beyond something that has become a constraint, has become restrictive, okay? Grace and gratitude, Gemini. Release frustration and anger and express the love and light that you truly are. You are a beautiful soul, a beautiful friend, loved by so many. I love you, Gemini, for sure. Why cloud this love? Let the real you shine through. Be grateful for your life and the many blessings you receive each day. Gratitude will lead you to peace, and peace will lead you to abundance and joy. Focus on the good in your life, and everything else will fall into place. Beyond thought, there is a knowing that embraces all knowledge, a knowing that does not divide nor keep one truth from another. Within this knowing, you will find all that you thought was missing. Within this knowing, you will rediscover your beautiful soul. I breathe out all my frustration and anger and breathe in the light and love of my soul. In peace, there's wisdom. I am peace. I am wisdom. All is well. And it sure as shit is, Gemini. All is well, okay? So the animal spirit oracle that you guys got here in the animal spirit oracle deck is butterfly, because why not, okay? Transformation, undergoing great change and transformation. Butterfly. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job. If you love your job, perhaps your career, or both, Gemini. Who knows? Like, we're Gemini, right? Maybe a little bit of all of it. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Committing to one daily routine, a meal, practice, or prayer done at the same time and place and time will do wonders for lifting a butterfly's spirit. When in balance, this is cheerful and graceful. When it's out of balance, fragile and frustrated. To bring it into balance, the encouragement is to participate in a daily routine. One component is a daily routine, okay, Gemini? All right, Gemini, let's move forward here into the tarot. Right on into the tarot. So starting off here, we have the This Me Hurt tarot deck. So Spirit, what do we have for Gemini? Gemini. And thank you guys so much for your love and support as always. I do still have my 5,000 subscriber contest going on. The link for that, if you would like to enter for a chance to win a free reading with me, is a pinned comment in the comment section there. And I encourage you to enter because why not, Gemini? Why not? Thank you anyway, you guys, for sharing love with me in this way. If you do resonate with this message, please consider liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, hit that notification bell. Those are all great ways to support me and the growth of this channel. And you guys, I truly appreciate you supporting me and my goals here in growth. I have my Cash App and PayPal links in the description also. If you feel called to tip or donate, I will certainly accept that. It's not mandatory, but I will accept it. And thank you guys to those who have. It's very appreciated and helpful, okay? I also do personal readings, and the link to my website is in the description of the video. So check it out if you want to, okay? So Page of Swords here at the bottom. This is your hope. Hopes, dreams, aspirations, what your heart wants. This is a call to be curious. And well, that's Gemini, okay? We are curious AF. Curiouser and curiouser, the most curious in the deck. Or in the zodiac here. On deck, okay? So there is a call, I feel like, to become curious about something, your change or transformation that's going on. And I feel like that's what you want too, because, well, we're mutable air. We like change. So anytime there is a call for curiosity to look at changing something, we're first in line. We can handle it the best anyway, for sure. So, Spirit, what do we have here for Gemini here? This is my Deviant Moon deck. Deviant Moon deck on deck. And this is a general message, so please keep that in mind. If it's resonating with you, please let that resonate with you. If it's not, that's totally fine. No need to force something that doesn't fit. We can return the shoe to the store, okay? Energies can be flopped and fluid, meaning they can apply to others in your life. We have cross watchers here also. Please use your head, heart, and intuition to decipher if a message is for you or not. And feel free to check out your rising moon and Venus for any additional messages going on for you. So Knight of Swords. This is your fear or aversion. This is putting thought into action, you guys. So being air, we are full of thoughts, right? Full of thoughts to the point of anxiety sometimes. If we're not grounding that energy, we're not grounding ourselves with a daily routine as well. I love that actually that came through with the butterfly. Whether or not we're going through a change or transformation, we as Gemini really need to have stability through a schedule. It's really important. Like, yes, it's nice to have the spices of life, but it's really important to have that structure because we have such an intense amount of mutable air energy. It's important to ground that for the best experience. To keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle while it's moving, okay? Staying grounded. So there is a fear aversion towards putting something into action is what I'm feeling right now. And it could be because of anxiety. You may need to give yourself some grace right now in gratitude, realizing that you are divine and lovely, my Gemini friend. Okay, so to start off here, in your general, we're going right to the devil. You guys have the devil. You do, I don't, okay. We have the devil. So the devil is going to be anything that keeps us chained to the material realm here. This is an obsession, abuse of power, addiction. I feel like these are the things that are, what I'm feeling is making us feel more fragile, okay? I'm including me because we're Gemini. We're all Gemini. all of us, okay? That fragility that can come when the balance of the butterfly is off. That could be coming from the imbalance that's happening with your own power. That could be the abuse of power, I'm feeling like. Maybe giving your power away to others because there is this fear of making a choice and putting something into play here, into the physical realm. Like, we're getting curious about it, right? But we're not taking that step from moving thought into action. So coming in to clarify, we have the Empress, all right. The Empress is the divine feminine here. This is also one of the divine counterparts. So Love, I feel like, is very much a part of this reading. Okay, for those of you this applies to, that was a part of grace and gratitude as well. Letting yourself be that wonderful, like, why hide the love that you are, right? When we hide that component of ourselves for whatever reason, pain, discomfort, not believing in ourselves, not being comfortable with our own experience or the love that we are, then that's what's reflected around us as well. So what I'm feeling with the Empress, that's the component of the devil too. Like, that is the misuse of power, okay? If that is you in that situation, don't hide your light under a bushel, Gemini. Let your light shine, okay? Let all of that beautiful, wonderful loveliness that is Gemini come through, because the world needs that. What the world needs now is love, sweet love, okay? Receptivity comes through with the Empress. She is the divine feminine. So love, nurturing. I feel like this is an opportunity to start, like Grace and Gratitude is talking about, to let that love come through, to let that be a knowing inside of yourself, and to let that knowing bring you peace, and to let that peace permeate your existence. Let that be the basis of what is fabricating your reality, right? Not fear, not fragility, not being afraid to take a step, to make a choice, to move towards a goal, okay? To put energy into action. Any other information here in the general for Gemini? Other deck, okay. Gemini. How are my Geminis? Embrace, find peace with your current state of being. And that was coming through with Grace and Gratitude, like I said. This knowing, when you get comfortable with knowing, peace, peace and contentment are coming to you. So peace is a big part of this message here, you guys. I'm feeling like there is a lot of anxiety. There's a discourse between who you are and who you're being right now. And it may not be a huge gap for some of you. For some of you, it may be. But there's like a fear. There's a fear of moving towards what you actually are, what you deserve, what you want. So let's stop doing that, Gemini. Okay, we're done with that. So that's good. So the good stuff here for you, for us, right, Gemini, we have King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is wealth. This is like hella abundance. This is somebody who is an excellent parent, partner, protector, great friend. They are generous with their wealth in helping others build wealth, being supportive in that way. They're somebody that, like, if you're not in a state of receptivity, of letting that love flow through you, coming across this individual is going to piss you the hell off, okay? So what I'm feeling is, in embracing that inner knowing that you may be resisting that abuse of power, you are allowing this to become you, okay? For some of you, this, like, you are this King of Pentacles to someone else in this situation of love, or there is a King of Pentacles coming into your world as well. And how lovely, you guys. Gemini, yes. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Ace of Wands, yes. This is a new journey. This is the beginning of something passionate. So for some of you, I do feel like this is a new start love-wise. Whether you are in a relationship right now, whether you are healing from something in the past, if this applies to you, if you're looking for love too, to those that are in a relationship and not comfortable, okay? This is what I'm talking about. There's a need to embrace your current situation, your current state of being, which is you. I mean, it might change, we're Gemini, right? But the encouragement is to be authentic with yourself and to start putting that energy that is you into play here. Play the game, Gemini. Show up to playing the game, right? Any other information here for Gemini? The Magician. Yes, Gemini. So you're moving towards some serious, like, shit that you want, manifesting what it is that you want. This card wants to fall out. Ten of Swords. Okay, so we're healing from this Ten of Swords. I attribute the Ten of Swords to the Tower as well. The Lover's at the bottom, you guys. And that's our card. So love, yep, love coming in, healing from heartbreak from the past, moving forward, because You are recognizing that's what you want and you deserve. You are embracing what you are, which is love. And so that is naturally being magnetized towards you, as above, so below. That's what the Magician stands for, okay? You are manifesting what it is that's going on inside of you. If you are love, then that is what you shall have. So be it and so it is, Gemini. Any other encouragement here? And that doesn't mean that, like, you know, the past lovers, that the past disappears, okay? Especially if you are going through a process of grieving, divine counterpart, a divine connection sent to you from the angels. If you are going through a process of grieving, whatever level that is, it is important to hold that tenderly, okay? But grief is an expression of love, okay? It is the loss of that component, that object, let's say, of your affection, of your love, that is causing grief. Love is the high expression of the heart. Grief is, we'll say, the shadow realm. It's not negative or bad, but it is the shadow side of the human experience that creates grief, okay? So that is an expression of love, though. It shows you that you can love. Your heart is still open if you're feeling grief. It's important to feel grief as well. In opening up to that, you are also opening yourself up to lovers, divine counterpart, your King of Pentacles, your Empress, your divine counterpart, you guys. Yes, I almost said F yes. Hell yes, Gemini. I love to see this. I love to see this. Love it, love it. So your not hidden message here, hidden message, your hidden influence, or the mechanism that's driving the message forward here, is the Hangman. So this is what I get from this being the hidden influence is a delay. Like there's something that has been feeling crunchy for those of you this message applies to, and either it could be you could be creating your own delay here, but maybe you're feeling lazy or you're like averse to this because it feels uncomfortable. There's a component of yourself that doesn't feel right moving forward with something for some reason. This is an opportunity to be illuminated to something, to have a perspective shift. Clarifying this, you have the Five of Swords. So this is conflict. There is something inside of you, like I said, crunchy, that is not, there's sand in the gears. It's not running smoothly. And this is an opportunity for you to look at this. So if things are not, what I feel like, if things aren't going right kind of thing, this is, there's a pause that's happening for you to be able to see what's happening so that you can shift gears without that sand in there. Power wash those gears. Two of Swords. I need to make a decision, an impartial decision. So most of the time, this card is being at a crossroads, okay? Feeling stuck, being stymied. 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. You are being moved to a happy family situation. If that is not where you are now, and that's what you're looking for, maybe that's why you're not putting energy into action, like I said, because something doesn't feel right to you. Whether it is a potential relationship that, like, your head, it makes sense to go through with your head, but your heart's not quite feeling it. Or if you're in a relationship now that's not quite feeling right, that is the being attacked by the birds here. Like, you're like, I'm moving forward, but why is, Alfred Hitchcock here pecking my eyes out? For some of you, I feel like there's a need to take the blindfold off and see that there are other options. There's more than just the two choices to be made. He loves me, he loves me not. He loves me, he loves me not. There is something outside of that realm. Like there is love for yourself that needs to be examined, that needs to be embraced, that needs to be magnified, that needs to be tended to, acknowledged. Any other information here for Gemini, my Gemini friend here in the hidden? This is exciting though, you guys. And being divine counterpart at the bottom again. You saw me shuffle it. Being so heavy in love, like lovers, divine counterpart, the Empress. I do very much see, for those of you that are looking for a healthy, balanced love, that is here. As you are accepting and opening your own heart, For others of you, if you're not looking for a romantic relationship, this love comes in many forms. This could be a friend. Your divine counterpart could be in a community. Having the 10 of Cups there, that is, that's your community, okay? Divine love coming through in the form of a family. Something becoming stronger love-wise. Love growing something is what I feel. But for those of you that are looking for a relationship, like there's a heavy relationship attachment here. Soulmate, the divine will provide you with love when you're ready. And then obsession, focusing too much on one situation, the need to take a step back. That is the Hangman. So this is still your hidden influence here. You are being asked to take a beat. You may even be forced to take a beat right now, to hang yourself upside down and look at something another way, and to be honest with yourself about what you see. And then you can start moving things into, moving things forward into action, okay? Because you had the Page of Swords at the bottom here. This is wanting to become curious. For some of you, maybe spying on somebody. Maybe you're wanting to, maybe you do have your eye on somebody and you're wanting to know more about them, because the Page of Swords can be a spy as well. So your challenge, your opportunity for growth here, let's say, blocked energy, you have the Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords is needing to be honest. Somebody who is searching for the truth. Somebody may be giving you truth as well. It may be difficult if you're receiving truth from somebody. It may be difficult to receive, difficult to hear. You may be having a hard time being honest with yourself, being honest with others. Maybe you do have your eye on somebody. Whoop. The lovers, you guys. I love it when that happens. Love, love, love. Okay, so being curious about love. Yes, you guys have your eye on somebody. If you are not actively participating in this, you're not moving that energy forward into this physical realm with this person, there is an encouragement to stop like spying, okay, looking from afar. Make it happen, Captain. Figure out what you need to, what is the obsession, so that you can hang yourself upside down and look at it from a different angle, like I said. Because it's here. Holy shit. But there's also, so the shadow side of the Queen of Swords can be, it's Ice Queen, but I like to, it's come out as Snow Bitch before. Being a Snow Bitch, okay? Turning off your heart. So there's an encouragement to not do that. That could be a challenge for some of you. And that was coming through in the Grace and Gratitude in the Oracle card in the beginning. Don't hide the love that you are, okay? Open yourself up to your own love so that you can open yourself up to the love that's around you as well. Page of Pentacles here, coming in to clarify. So this is making a situation better. Page of Pentacles, being clever, being a clever Gemini. The challenge here could be, you know, there may be overthinking, anxiety that's happening. Like I said, being too much in the head here as you're going through a transformation, like the butterfly's talking about. There's a need to ground. You may be having a hard time being clever, being intelligent, being critical, not in a negative way, but being true discernment, okay? Being logical, being honest with yourself. In order to make the situation better, there is honesty that needs to happen, Gemini. Any other information here in the challenge? The Moon, yes. Deep dark emotions. What lies beneath, Gemini? What is coming up from the depths, the fears? The Moon illuminates what is hidden. It shows the path through at the same time. Being in the challenge or what's blocked, there is a resistance to the truth. Like the Queen of Swords is saying, turn your heart back on if this is you in this situation. If it's not, there's still a need to delve into the unconscious. Figure out the truth. Okay, let's keep moving forward here. Three of Pentacles, maybe some difficulty in working with others here. Opening yourself up to others. And that's not you, Gemini. Declutter. Let go of old items. Create a new sacred space for yourself. So I actually just went through this process myself. I'm pretty sure I've gotten rid of like half of the shit that I owned. A lot of Christmas decor, anything that was attached to anybody that provided a negative response inside of me emotionally, gone. I felt compelled to do this, and I'm Gemini too, so this applies to me. I just felt compelled to do that this year. I was tired of looking around my sanctuary, my home, and seeing things that made me feel not how I want to feel. So this may be you as well, Gemini. there's an encouragement to examine that within yourself, okay? That could be the fear, the thought that needs to be put into action. Maybe you're aware of that. Maybe you know that would be helpful, but you're struggling with it. Past life connection, someone with a heavy influence from a past life is with you. Right on cue. Thank you, Spirit. That's exactly what I was saying. So those items that I had were connected to people. I don't see that as like a past life, another life from here, you in another life in this life, somebody that you may not talk to anymore for whatever reason, they're not in your life. There is an encouragement to shift the way that you are holding on to physical, tangible items and the way that you may be responding to that as well. Elucidate on that, Gemini, see if that applies to you, okay? So awesome, love it. Okay, the way I've been looking at this is the outcome of the light, the outcome of the shadow. So the highest vibrational outcome possible, the lowest possible. So on the high side outcome, you guys, this is you opening your heart. This is you listening to your truth, your authentic self, having those fears come up and facing them like the badass you are, Gemini. Changing your perspective on something because that is being requested of you right now. Releasing what needs to be released. Chariot, positive forward movement. Moving towards where you ought to be. Tempering your willpower, having courage. For some of you, this could be traveling. It could be moving to a new location. Maybe that's a part of your fear. Maybe that's the thought you're having a hard time putting into action. Maybe you know you need to move somewhere. Maybe you can feel that. You're being drawn to that situation. Magician. This is the master manifester. As above, so below. What is going on outside of you is what is being, or inside of you is what is being projected outside as a co-creator here. What I'm feeling, having the Chariot, willpower and courage coming through, you are taking your power back in this situation and finally manifesting what you deserve, what you want. I mean, we're always manifesting what we deserve, what we feel that we deserve, what we think that we deserve. This is a situation as you're going through your change and transformation where you're seeing what your true worth is. No matter what's happened in the past, seeing you, your value, Gemini, and you are a high value person, okay? I know that personally, I know it. So Five of Wands comes in to clarify this. This is an upgrade. Upgrade yourself, Gemini. This is leveling up. And yes, you are. You baddie you. Six of Swords at the bottom here, transitioning from choppy waters to more peace and calm. And peace was a, what was flip? Peace has been a big message here, okay? Find peace with your current state of being. Here. Stress, cleanse and detoxify from unnecessary commitments. Those chains are what I'm seeing from the beginning of the reading here. You are releasing those chains in this process through your willpower, through your courage. Deception, false illusion, scarcity mentality, falling into bad habits. This is what is melting away, okay? You're letting that light in, you're letting that light out as well with your love, your inner light, and everything is falling into line because of that. Because it should, all right? So the path of the shadow here, you guys have Two of Pentacles and Strength. So Two of Pentacles is about balance, needing to bring things into balance. This is saying that this is out of balance. Something is out of balance. If you are not going through this process and being honest with yourself and letting the truth come through, being curious about whatever is going on and being honest about it, you're remaining out of balance, out of your own authenticity. Strength here, this is what I get from this is forcing something that ought not be forced. This is a dominating effect. It is, it's applying force to something that needs the energy of allowance, okay? Needing to allow yourself to come forward instead of forcing whatever down, or, you know, what you think you ought to be, or resisting this love coming through, okay? Any other information? Ooh, here for Gemini. Eight of Wands. So this is, I feel like things move in a rather poor direction quickly with the Eight of Wands, but it's being hasty too. Like you guys are doing yourself a disservice. Four of Cups at the bottom. This is my filling your couch cushion full of farts card. You're missing an opportunity here through pessimism or laziness. Apology, forgiveness through mutual understandings. There may be, for some of you, there may be an apology that needs to happen to help get you out of that shadow aspect. It could be to yourself as well. Apologizing for keeping yourself in that place. Realignment, shift your perspective for gain sense of clarity. Gemini, you got this, okay? I know you can do this. If anybody can handle change, it's Gemini. And that is what is being requested of you right now. 30-30 on the timer. I love you guys so much. Please have a wonderful week. And I will see you all very soon, okay?